Alright, in this video we'll create a custom post type where we'll be having the book information and we'll be displaying it in the front end with the help of SwiperJS. So now you see these are the books that I have included in the custom post type. Now these value can be displayed with the help of shortcode, and this shortcode gets rendered as the SwiperJS. So you can see this is a carousel and these are the posts. So let me show you how to create this. Along with that, the here we are going to see how to add nonce. Nonce is a WordPress way of validating the security. So in when forms get submitted, there is something called CSRF token. So that CSRF token is automatically created by WordPress with, or in other WordPress term it's called nonce. Nonce is nothing but NONCE. Nonce is number used once. I'll explain how WordPress creates it, and it's just one single function that we don't have to worry about. Fine. Now let me just add one more post and show you. So this is how we are going to have a post. Let me say I'm going to add a book called Learn Python, and it's available in Hindi, and the price is 500. And the author of the book is Alice, and if I search for ALI it will auto show, and if I click on add it gets tagged. And now I'm going to add a featured image. So here the featured image is going to be Learn Python, and I'm going to set it. And if you click on publish, you'll see the post that would get displayed in the front end. So we have PHP, WordPress, JS Essential, and Learn Python. So this is what we have added. So without wasting time, let's get started. First thing, let me just deactivate the current plugin so that we can add our plugin. We have to get into the WordPress plugin folder. Here, this is the WordPress plugin folder which I have locally installed. I'm going to name it as just say book, and it's recommended to have a PHP file similar to our folder name, and here it's going to be book.php. And I want to pass the name, description, and version number. This can be done with the help of PHP comment. This is the name of the plugin, UI Monk Books, and then we have description, and then we have version number, and then we have the author. So that's enough to show our plugin in this page. And once I click on activate, what I need is I want a custom post type to get generated. So to add custom post type, I'll use the init function. So when the init hook calls, my custom function gets called. This custom function register the post type. So this is the handle, and this is the label, and saying that I want the post type to be queryable in the front end, so true. And show interest device false. That's when you will see the classic editor, or else you will see the new CPT editor. Uh, and sorry. And we have title feature upgraded, added to the post type. We have thumbnail, and we have page attribute. Page attribute is of no use as of now. If you want to make some of the posts appear at the first or appear at the last, that can be done with the help of page attribute. We have already seen this, and this is for the slug. And once your plugin is activated, and if you refresh it, I think it's not activated yet. Now let me activate this UI Monk book. Now you'll see a custom post type called books. If I click on books, you'll see, let me just name it something like books so that a fresh CPT. Yep. If I click on add post, you'll see featured image and thumbnail. That's what it has the support. Now let's add the meta box. Before adding meta box, let's just add the tags feature. So to add tags feature, similar, we are adding our custom function to the hook in it, and we are setting the taxonomy this is the custom handle for WordPress to know, and this is a CPT that gets linked to this tags, and label true, and everything else is same. Since it's false, that's why it's tags. If you make this true, it will act as a category, and I want in the WP list table to show, so that's why it's true. Now if I refresh, so you see co-authors, and also if I click on books, you'll see co-author. That's only because we have made this true. If I make this false, this column will not be applicable or available. Now let's add our meta box. So to add meta box, we simply have to register the meta box, and this is a function that need to be called in order to have our HTML, and these HTML are simply sorry, the radio button, the checkbox, and the input field. So to make this checkbox works, what I did is I have already used a array. So these are the array. So based on the number of array, you will see the checkbox getting populated. Now make sure you have properly linked your CPT. So again underscore 2. Now you'll see the meta boxes. Now the point what I want to show is the nonce. So in other words, CSRF token. So you'll by writing this, WordPress will create a input field with hidden type and have this name and ID to this. So if I press F12 and get into console, or in the element press Control F, and you'll see an input field that got created with the name. So what you pass here, this is what you see, and the value, this is unique. So when you update, this value gets matched with WordPress, and once it match, then WordPress knows that this is the admin is trying to edit this input field, and once it get matched, we'll update it. So when we save this post, we attach our function to a hook called save post. Now it's straightforward, save underscore post to the hook, and after that we have our custom post type handle, and I'm saying if the nonce, so this is the name attribute, if this matches, then only proceed to updating the field, or else just get out of this function. So WordPress will automatically match the hidden field with the hidden field while saving the uh, data. It matches with the hidden field. If matches, then only it saves, or else it will just simply exit it. Now once it's saved, now WordPress will internally manage the CSRF token. We don't have to it won't show at the external level also. We don't have to worry about it. And I have already added all the author name here, and I just need to add the title. It's available in English, it's in stock, and price is 500, and the author is Bob. If I type VO, it will automatically show up, and click on add, and let's set the featured image, and the featured image is going to be AI, and click on submit, and that's enough. Now you'll see the list of the books that got added in the books field. As of now, it just shows title, or the category, or the tags, and the date. Let me just add one more, so that WordPress Mastery, the book, it's in Hindi, it's in stock, the price, and the author. I just have to type JA, and it will automatically suggest me the name, because we have already added it with the help of sorry, WordPress Mastery. Set featured, and click on publish. Now let's make this table more presentable with our custom post type. So for that we need to add a filter, and this filter will have the reference of CPT handle. So book manager underscores 2 is our custom post type, and these are the columns that we need. And if I refresh, you'll see the column names: language, stock, price, and views. We don't need views as of now. Now if you refresh, now we need to match these columns, and based on that we need to give a query to the WP post meta. And similarly, this hook will match with our custom post type, and it will say if it is language, then query the get post meta, query the WP post meta table accordingly, and this is running in switch case. And now that's enough to see our data in the WP list table. Now it's time for the SwiperJS. It's very simple and straightforward, as just as we have queried this with the help of get post meta, we'll be using the same. But here in this case, we'll also using the SwiperJS. Now if you see, this is a short code, and I have initialized the SwiperJS, and I'm querying the custom post type, and I'm making it order. Since we don't have this, it doesn't make sense here. We can simply remove it, and I'm saying this is a post type underscore 2, and display all the values of this post type, and if there is no post type, then display this message. And then the CSS required for the card to view, and we'll be querying the post type with the help of while loop. If there is post, then display the post meta, get the post meta accordingly, and display it in the form of HTML, and that's it. If you refresh the page, you'll see the added post. We have in the table PHP, WordPress, and AI. So this is PHP, this is WordPress, and then we'll have AI, and that's it. We have only 3 datas, and that is getting properly fetched from the fetched from the query, which is WP query. Since it's WordPress default table, we'll be using WP query, or else we have another called delta db for custom table. The scope that I wanted to show here is it's the nonce. So when someone submits the post type, you'll see the nonce, and that nonce will be taken care of WordPress by itself. We don't have to worry about it. That can be achieved with the help of two functions. The one for creating, which is WP nonce. Nonce is nothing but number used once, number once, n for number once, and this is how we create nonce in nonce. With this, we'll create a input type hidden with the name and ID similar to this, and we will match it while saving. If these matches, then it's authenticated, saying that the valid admin is saving the post or updating the post. Then proceed with the update. If the nonce doesn't matches, someone is acting as an admin and trying to save it. So in that case, WordPress will not allow you to save at all, because WordPress considers that it's an hack when the nonce doesn't match. So that's all for this tutorial. Thank you so much for listening. We'll do tomorrow with another plugin.